dead internet theory. Are bots controlling everything online? The internet isn't what you think. The internet was supposed to be humanity's greatest invention. A digital town square filled with creativity, knowledge, and connection. Billions of people, one vast network, all sharing their thoughts in real time. But what if I told you that the internet you're using right now might not actually be alive anymore? What if most of what you see, the posts, the comments, even the conversations you've had, weren't written by humans at all? Welcome to the unsettling world of the dead internet theory, a theory that claims much of the modern web has been overtaken by bots, algorithms, and AI-generated noise. And if it's true, it changes everything about how we see the online world. Today, we'll break down what the dead internet theory actually says, the strange evidence backing it up, how bots and AI might already control your feed, and most importantly, what this means for the future of human culture online. Let's dive in. What is the dead internet theory? The dead internet theory claims that most of today's online activity isn't created by real people at all. Instead, it's generated by bots, algorithms, and automated systems. On the surface, the internet looks alive. Social media feeds refresh every second. YouTube uploads new videos by the minute. Comments, likes, and tweets seem endless. But according to this theory, much of it is just noise, a machine-made illusion of activity. At first, this might sound like another conspiracy theory, something that belongs next to flat Earth debates or alien cover-ups. But here's the catch. When researchers dug into the numbers, they found something shocking. More bots than humans online data from multiple cybersecurity firms shows that more than half of all internet traffic every year comes from bots, not people. Some reports even push that number as high as 70% in certain sectors. And these aren't just the old spam bots of the 2000s, the kind that filled your inbox with fake lottery emails. These bots are sophisticated. They can post on forums, argue in comment sections, mimic slang, and build long-term online personas that seem completely human. Think about the last time you argued with a stranger on Twitter or Facebook. How sure are you that the person on the other side was even real? The uncomfortable truth is that many online conversations may actually be automated scripts designed to provoke reactions, spread narratives, or keep you scrolling. Why would bots run the internet? You might be wondering, why would bots even exist in such large numbers? The answer is simple: profit and control. Corporations use bots to push products, boost fake reviews, and dominate search rankings. Political campaigns have used bots to amplify propaganda, shape narratives, and make fringe ideas look popular. Influencers and marketers often buy bots to inflate their follower counts and engagement, making themselves look more popular than they really are. And behind all of this are the algorithms, systems designed by tech giants to maximize engagement. They don't care if the engagement is human or artificial. As long as the clicks, likes, and ad revenue keep flowing, the machine keeps running. The role of algorithmic feeds. According to many researchers, the real turning point wasn't bots themselves. It was algorithmic ranking systems. Before algorithms, the internet felt raw, chaotic, and undeniably human. You could stumble upon quirky personal blogs, niche forums, and authentic conversations. But once platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok introduced algorithm-driven feeds, everything changed. Now your feed isn't filled with what people actually post. It's filled with what the algorithm wants you to see, and those algorithms are increasingly fed by machine-generated content. This shift set the stage for an internet that looks alive on the surface, but may actually be running on autopilot. AI-generated people, a digital illusion. Here's where it gets really strange. With modern AI tools, it's possible to generate entire fake identities. Photos of people who don't exist, created by AI, AI-generated voices that sound human, posts, captions, and comments written by large language models. In fact, you might already be following fake influencers online. Their faces, their stories, their fans, all created by algorithms. And if you can't tell the difference, does it even matter? That's exactly what the dead internet theory suggests. Humans are no longer shaping the web. The illusion of humanity is living in a digital Truman Show. If most of the internet is run by bots, then here's the scary question. How much of what we believe is shaped by machines? The product reviews you trust before buying something. How many are written by real customers? The trending hashtags you see, are they grassroots movements or manufactured campaigns? The news articles you read online, are they written by journalists or stitched together by AI? If the theory is true, we may already be living in a digital Truman Show. A simulation where the web feeds us pre-programmed ideas, and we rarely see the raw, unfiltered voices of real humans anymore. The psychological impact. This shift doesn't just affect information, it affects people. Human interaction online has already been shaped by algorithms. Outrage gets more clicks, so platforms promote outrage. Bots amplify conflict, so people argue more. And when bots can perfectly mimic humans, our perception of what's normal online can be manipulated without us even noticing. Imagine growing up in a world where your sense of culture, humor, politics, and values is shaped by entities that don't actually exist. The risk isn't just misinformation, it's the loss of genuine human culture, drowned in a sea of artificial content. Memory manipulation, rewriting history. One of the darkest implications of the dead internet theory is memory manipulation. What if AI could flood the web with millions of fake posts, fake articles, and fake discussions about events that never actually happened? Over time, these fakes could blend into the digital record, making it nearly impossible to separate fact from fiction. We've already seen how deepfakes can alter visual history. The next step could be the rewriting of the past itself, a manufactured digital history where the truth is buried under endless layers of AI-generated lies. Critics and skeptics. Is the internet really dead? Not everyone buys into the dead internet theory. Critics argue that while bots and AI are definitely a big part of the online ecosystem, humans are still very active. Billions of people are still posting, sharing, and creating content every day. They suggest that the theory may be exaggerated, fueled by paranoia. After all, even if bots make up a huge percentage of traffic, there are still millions of real voices online. But here's the catch. You don't need the entire internet to be fake for it to be a problem. You just need enough fake content to drown out the real conversations, and that's already happening. Fighting back. Can we save the internet? So if the dead internet theory is even partially true, how do we fight back? Seek out authentic communities, smaller forums, niche groups, and offline spaces where you know the people are real. Be critical of content. If something feels too perfect, too repetitive, or too polished, it might not be human. Push for transparency. Platforms should label AI-generated content so people know what they're consuming. And most importantly, keep contributing your own genuine voice to the web. The more real conversations exist, the harder it is for algorithms to take over completely. Ghosts in the machine. The dead internet theory isn't just a creepy story, it's a warning. A warning that the digital world may no longer be shaped by us, but by simulations of us. And if we don't push back, we risk losing the very essence of human connection online. So next time you scroll your feed, stop and think, is this really a person talking to me or just another ghost in the machine? If this deep dive made you rethink the internet, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment below and tell us, do you think the internet is still alive or has it already crossed into the realm of bots? Because in the end, the truth may be stranger and scarier than fiction.